Hey, welcome to Mr. Rockenstein and Mr. Moore's Flipped Classroom. Today we're working with fractions again, and we are going to be adding fractions and mixed numbers. We have one goal today, and that goal is that you will be able to add fractions and mixed numbers. Pretty straightforward. There are 4 steps when you are adding fractions and mixed numbers. First, find a common denominator. We learned how to do that in another video. Add the numerators. If there are whole numbers, add them and write them as part of the answer, and then simplify. Let's take this example problem here and try it, run it through the 4 steps. 1/8 plus 3/8. Find the common denominator. Well, they've got a common denominator. They're both eighths. Cross that off. Add the numerators. 1 plus 3 is 4. I'm keeping that common denominator, so I've got 4/8. Are there any whole numbers to add? No, there aren't, so I'm done with that step. Then simplify. Can I make 4/8 into something that has a smaller numerator and denominator, but it's still an equal fraction? Well, I can divide both the top and the bottom by 4. I see that, which will give me 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So I've simplified it to 1/2. So my answer is 1/2. So let's make it a little more complicated this time. I'm going to change this fraction 3/8. I'm going to change that into 2/4. So then we'll go through our steps again, and right away you can see that our first step, find a common denominator, we're going to have to do that this time because this one has eighths and this fraction has fourths. So as you can probably tell, we can turn fourths into eighths, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to multiply by 2 and multiply by 2 on the top, and I end up with 4/8. So now I'm adding 1/8 plus 4/8. So I've found my common denominator. Add the numerators. 1 plus 4 is 5. Denominators stay the same. The pieces, they're not changing size. So I'm done. Are there any whole number parts? No, there aren't, so I'm done with that one. Now I got to simplify. Can I divide both 5 and 8 by anything evenly? No, because 5 is a prime number. It only divides by 1 and 5. And you can't divide 8 by 5. So my answer is 5/8. All right, let's step up the difficulty again. We'll change this fraction here to 2/6 instead of 2/4. Step 1, find a common denominator. Well, I can't change 6 into 8, and I can't change 8 into 6, so I'm going to have to change them both. And I know that both of these can be changed into 24. 6 times 4 is 24, and 2 times 4 will then be 8/24. So I can change that. Now, how do I change 8 into 24? I multiply by 3. I multiply by 3. I'm running out of room here a little bit, but we can see that I'm going to end up with 3/24. So now I'm adding 3/24 plus 8/24. So I found my common denominator. Add the numerators. 3 plus 8 is 11. My denominator stays the same. They're still the same size pieces. Are there any whole number parts? No, there aren't. So I'll cross that out. And then simplify. Can I divide both 11 and 24 by something? Well, I know 11 is a prime number. Its only factors are 1 and 11. So I can't divide 24 by 11. So I found my answer, 11/24. All right, let's step up the difficulty again. Now I've got 2 mixed numbers here. But even if I have mixed numbers, my steps don't change. I start by finding a common denominator. 2/3 and 1/4. What is a common denominator for 3 and 4? Well, I know from my math facts that it's 12. So to get 4 to turn into 12, I do times 3, and then I have to do it to the top. So I've got a new fraction of 1, that whole number stays the same, and 3/12. Then over here, what do I do to get 3 to change into 12? I multiply by 4. I gotta multiply the top by 4. That one whole stays the same. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. So I've got two new fractions here. I've got 1 and 8/12 plus 1 and 3/12. So I found a common denominator. Now I add the numerators. 8 plus 3 is 12. Nope, sorry, 11. So 8 plus 3 is 11. Are there whole number parts? Yes, there are. 1 plus 1. I'm going to add them. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then simplify. Can I simplify 11/12? No, because 11's a prime number and it's only got factors 1 and 11. I can't divide 12 by 11. So my answer is 2 and 11/12, which means I've done that last step. So that's how you add fractions and mixed numbers. You follow these 4 steps. If you need to review or you need to watch any part again, go ahead and pause, rewind, do what you need to do. If you have questions, write those down and make sure you get them answered. See you next time.